All right. Day 53 of 365. Yes, I sounded like a robot because why not? But we are here and we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time. Not worried about that. What's up, Blur? How we doing? Bruh, I don't want to see all these ads. Like, very glad that I have ads because ads can lead to revenue for the channel. However, I don't want to watch them. Blur, what's up? Yarpin, how we doing? Ezio, greetings. What's going on, everybody? How we feeling? We're not going to be here too long tonight. I got work in the morning, and I need to do a few things before I go to sleep. So, we won't be here for extremely long, but it'll be a great time. Yarpin, so yeah, RF01 Pro, 57 pounds. Nice, Yarpin. Are you still using your hybrid at 57? Blur, nothing much. What do you mean ads? Blur, what I mean by ads is when I click on the video, or like, if you've probably seen this if you watched YouTube before, when you click on a video and then an advertisement or an ad plays, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I clicked on my stream here on my computer so I could see the chat, and an ad started playing. I was like, oh, okay, great. Now, I like that because potentially that does bring, you know, revenue to the channel, but I just don't want to watch them. Blur, now you don't get ads? Oh, do you have like YouTube Premium or something? Or do you just not get them in general? Vladimir, how's my project going, mate? What project are you in reference to? I don't know what project you are mentioning. All right, listen to that. That's yeah, multi 57 pounds cross, 60 gauge, probably 55 pounds main, but you have tried this main at 17 gauge with Hawk Rough. Nice. Let me know how it goes, Yarpin. Let me know. Blur, yeah, your dad has the family thing, so the whole family doesn't get them. Nice, Blur. That's awesome. Enjoy it while you can. Ezio, do I like eggs? The only time that I have eaten an egg is if it was scrambled. But if it's scrambled, by all means, those eggs are great. Riley, what's up? How we doing? Ezio, hi, Riley. What is that? Riley, what is on that rooster? What did you make? Thinking of buying a reel of Hedgehog Rough. The cross can be any multi, but it needs to be 16 gauge. That's fair. Can you get a reel of Hedgehog Rough somewhere? And if you can, let me know. I'd be interested in seeing it. Riley's not a fan of eggs, except if you're making a cake, apparently. Okay. And the thing on it is a hedgehog. All right. Riley, hi, Blair. You know, anthracite, right? Isn't that like a chemical thing? I've heard of it. I don't remember exactly what it is or does. No, it's not good. Why? Why do you bring up anthracite? Riley, you might get an Xbox Series X. Very nice. Why do you want to get an Xbox? Just cause? Play some games? Is Ryan an Xbox guy? Is he? play some Fortnite duos with him? Because you already have one and already familiar. Well, if you already have one, why are you getting another one? How does that make sense? All right. I'm going to say it one way. Tell me if I say it correctly, please. And then I'm not going to say it again until I make sure I'm right or wrong. Do-ni-ya. Hello? How are you doing? Did I get it right? Yay or nay? Bill, what's up? How you doing? All right, thanks. Playing games is a waste of time unless mobile game. All right. We have an Xbox One. How's a mobile game any less of a waste of time than sitting down at a console? Less expensive. Yes. Okay. Great. We'll take it. Console requires to be in one seat. In one spot. Oh. Anthracite head hawk strings are made of. That's just the color, I thought. I thought anthracite was just the color of the string. Right, he's always in the move kind of guy. That makes sense. See, that's what I needed to do when I got home. I needed to ask my family if they had a Fitbit they weren't using, because I have been more and more realizing that yes, my phone is able to count my steps for me, but because I don't physically like see something, or I don't think about it every day, I'm not walking or moving around as much as I think I am. So just by having a physical Fitbit that I can slap on my wrist that counts the steps, I'm like, that would probably help me a lot, just to be like, oh wait, boom, oh, I haven't moved. Get me going. Thank you for reminding me of that. Drew, okay, where is she? I don't know. Donia, thank you, Brody. You're welcome. And hello, Brody. Hello, Drew. Okay. Currently use basketball shoes as tennis shoes. Time to buy some tennis shoes. What's in your rotation? Any Rex? Okay. It honestly just depends on what fits your foot better. If you're using basketball shoes as tennis court shoes, you can get away with it. I'm not going to say you have to buy tennis court shoes, but if the basketball shoes are working for you, like, you can use that. I've had many of my friends do that over the years. So if you like basketball shoes better, use those by all means. But if not, then it just depends on how you want the shoe to fit your foot, or how you need it to fit your foot for you specifically. So that's where I need to know a little bit more about you in order to like point you towards a direction, my friend. So R51 Pro's also part of. I also went on a 6-hour hike, I think. It was 10 miles. That's crazy. Oh, so I read if you went on the trail, I read about. What? Donia, nice hoodie. Thank you. I appreciate it. Switch with strings on the RF01. It was great. What, Yerpin? I thought about it every day. I'd be able to think about me every day. That's crazy, Drew. What's up, Gex? Angel, how we doing? Bill, you sold a friend's box. 900 euros today would be 30 minutes. What do you mean? What was in the box that you got 900 euros? Angel. Hi, guys. Angel, welcome back. Because for some reason you could not be here yesterday in terms of chatting, but you could be in the stream. One day people were hunter-gatherers. That is correct, Ezio. One day we were, and now we're not. For the most part. Drew, I present to you Cinderella. Hi, Angela. It's like she knew when to come in. Hi, Bill. Hi, Ezio. How would I know? Hi, Drew. Hey, y'all. How you doing, guys? We doing good. Gax, how are you doing? Ryan Brody, if I recommend a tennis song, a literal song about tennis, will I listen to it? Go ahead, Ryan. Let me know what's up. Bro, they're gonna know. Never gonna get over that. Idonia, how would they know? Hope Ryan gets on this time. Well, I'm his dog's lawyer after his dog was assumed he is trash. He's innocent and not guilty. What? Okay, you like lighter weight shoes, but not zero cushioning. Coco Del Rey shoes have caught my eyes aesthetically. Any other ideas? Cave, the Coco Del Rey's, they're not going to be the heaviest shoe. They do have some cushioning to it, so it's not going to be the most. It's not going to be the most cushion thing to where it's like extremely heavy on you. But if you like lighter weight, that's where you start to you don't want zero cushioning. That's where you start to run a little problem with it. You may want to try something like the Mizuno Wave Enforce Court. That one is kind of a combination between the Wave Enforce Tour, which is their most cushioned shoe, and the Wave Exceed Tour, which is their least cushioned shoe. The Wave Enforce Court is kind of that middle ground, kind of like the Coco Del Rey is. So that one may be one to try on. Besides that, you also could go to something like the Babolat Jet Mach 4 that just came out. I haven't got to try that one on personally myself, but that one is typically a lighter weight shoe that will still give you good support and stability. So I would probably try those three, actually try them on in your specific size just because they're all going to fit differently, especially in the toe box and everything. So try those, see what you think, and then go from there. That would probably be what I would say, or the few ones I would say to look at first. So if you don't get over it, I won't get over you. I couldn't chat. I don't know why, Angel. I really don't. I guess Drew wasn't even mean. Angel, what's up, Janito? What have you done today, bros? Well, Bill, I was at work today. Work was quite a time. It was fun, and we finished. Me and my friends that I work with, we do this thing to where every Sunday when we're working together, we pick one musical artist and we just listen through their entire music library. So today we just finished listening to all of T-Pain, the artist, and I was like, okay, we finished T-Pain. Now we all have to decide on our next artist because it has to be a unanimous vote. We all must agree on this. So far, we've done T-Pain, we've done the Beatles, we've done Eminem, and those are the only three we've done so far because we just started doing this. But after that, I went to play tennis, which was very fun. Now I'm here streaming, which is very fun. So that's what I've been up to today. What have you all been up to? Now, granted, I will say, we won't be here for that long tonight. At max, we're probably going to go for 45 minutes. I know, you're sad. I'm sorry. I have some stuff I need to do before I go to bed. So 45 minutes at max, somewhere between the 30-minute mark to 45-minute mark, we will be ending. Just as a heads up and a pre-warning. That's true. It's everything you need over. Hi, Bill. Review today. Oh no. Hey, it's you. Ginny Toad. What's up? Sorry, Donia. Oh, it wasn't negative. See how it could come off wrong. Does it, Drew? Is this important? What's a university? No. Gino Brody. Genuine question. What kind of water do you like / prefer? Don't say Dasani. Trust me, it was never going to be Dasani. That would never be my answer, Janito. But where I live, we don't use city water. We have well water, so it's pretty much just always fresh. So that's usually what I have. I've also been a fan before of, I think it was Body Armor, made a water that had electrolytes in it, but you couldn't taste it. It still didn't change the taste. So I've liked that one before, but usually I just get whatever is in the filter or whatever is available wherever I'm at. Sorry, it's hot in my room. So it's time. I want to take my hoodie off. Look, it's almost everyone's favorite shirt of mine. And it's the one that Layla thinks that she can take. But she can't. Hate the sun. Only way that can make you even more thirsty. Tap water is always the best. What college is the sun? Urban, would you mix 16 gauge and 17 gauge hybrid poly? I would try it. Yeah. Just because you get a little bit more access to spin and a little bit more access to power with the 17 gauge, and it's a little bit easier on your arm. So I don't think it's a bad thing to try at least once, Yarpin. I love the tap water from the sink in your bathroom. Nice. Nah, Bill, water's the best. Angel, tomorrow rehearsal, so you might be just a little bit late. All good, Angel. This piece of land would be definitely because he's not the same person. Thanks, Tayton. Okay, thanks for the shoe Rex, homie. I got you, bro. Let me know how they go. Right, T-Pain. Salem North, T-Pain. Dang, that takes me back. Just graduated last month. Congrats, Gex. You should listen to be. Ryan, I don't know what that is or who that is. Might be shooting face Machida too. Oh dang, that's cool, guys. Just don't tell you. Nah, tell me. Congratulations, Gax. What's going on between me and Drew? Sitting on the couch. You just left me so right, crazy. Ryan, Brody, are you gonna listen to your tennis song? Ryan, I already said yes. I didn't leave you, y'all. I did nothing today, so I have nothing to talk about or share. So then a couch. Punch. Thought you left me. That's okay, Ryan. You left me. Daniel, hey, bro, lots of adrenaline today. Just got home from airport. It's almost 3 a.m. today. Jeez, Daniel, where were you traveling from? But that's crazy. You just got back? I did not. See? No, Drew, not for you. Give her the shirt back. It's my shirt, Janito. She ain't got nothing. Yes, I did, Drew. Your videos. Ooh! Yarpin, you love the RFL and Pro thing of getting every released one. You could. Go for it. Dr. Murdoch. I don't know what that means. Just to my mom. Whoa. Dang. See, Murdoch, I think, Gorillas. Who's Oh, the band. What's up, David? I'm probably gonna say this wrong, and I'm sorry if I am. That's why I'm just gonna say the Trippy. What's up, bro? You graduated 2 years ago? Nice, nice. Yarpin, okay, you want to know, is the RF01 Pro similar to the Pure 98? No. The only similarity is that they have the same head size. That's it. Maybe the fact that they're that there's not much like physically inside the rackets. But no. Besides that, no. I want to go Tiana here, but I respect it in a lake or river. Or how about Pitbull? Pitbull would be fun. But I don't know if we'd want to sit through that. Should listen to Pitbull, right? Terrier. What college maybe you should have trained? Okay, let me know if it makes you want to run out and play tennis. Digbar can really rap. Who? More good stuff. I didn't see the recommendation, Ryan, if you sent it. I don't know. Go to college. Ryan, you caught me. Ah. Sorry. Us. No. Sayla, what's up? How you doing? You're fishing first now. That's cool. Gags. Listen to Korn, but no, I'm not gonna listen to Korn. I'm not into like death metal, screamo, and all that stuff. Not for me. Saw Zara in her live today. Nice, Angel. How was it? Korn, should I just tap on your window next time? I'm watching. Ryan finally made it. Korn was cool when you were 12. Korn's like, one guy at work guests ask me what weird music you're listening to. That's crazy. Then I'm just waiting for my graduation paper so I can officially start working. Nice, Gex. I met an interesting character on the way home. The train stopped going to where I needed it to. We had to take a bunch of detours and running. Oh no. I love corn. It's about tennis. Ryan, what's the song? I didn't see what the name of it is. They become old and boring, right? It's not at all. I don't know about that. School guys ran. I wish it was about 10. 4. Sayla. Good. Just grinding work in school. Sounds good. How's the play? Sayla, the play's going well. I'm glad to hear that you're putting in the work for both work and school. That's awesome. Keep it up. Congrats. Because you're in what, the last semester? You're almost done, right? Or do you still have one more year? So when you get, let's get through the corners of Mount Angel. How's Cinderella going? Just 3 times. I never could get into corn. I tried on the dress. You look so pretty in it. Nice, Angel. Very cool. That's what's so gorgeous. And then there's the overweight guys with a halfway beard. And I listen to Slipknot. What? The name of the song is. I feel like I've heard of that song, but I don't think I've actually listened to it. All right, I have it pulled up for later. So remind me, I'm looking for a prom dress. I'm looking for a late 1800s, early 1900s style, very puffy. One more year, good memory. Nice, nice, Sayla. Saw it yesterday, but you know, drugs, Slipknot. I think I'll text you. All of that stuff. I wish I had strawberry daiquiri. Why? What's up, Derek? How you doing? Read your last comment. You just said the last comment I saw from you, Trippy, was go to college. Scott. Okay. Archangel. So I forgot you're in here too. I thought you were older than senior year. Iron Maiden rules, bro. If you're really looking to expand past T-Pain the rap genre, check. Ryan, we just decided on T-Pain because all 3 of us knew at least one T-Pain song that we liked. That was really it. That was how we decided on him. We also did not realize he has over 12 albums, which was insane to when I heard that, because I didn't realize he had that much music. So we skipped the live album and we skipped like the remasters because we'd already listened to everything else. But besides that, we did finish T-Pain today, and now we have to come up with a new artist to listen to. My friends invited me a little. As long as you're not older than 21, you can still go if invited. Sayla, hey, I hope you have a good night though, bro. Hope you're doing well. Sayla, I hope you're doing well too. Good luck with school. Good luck with work. You're almost there. Don't worry. DC was dope, but then they got old. What tennis ball tastes the best? I don't know, man. You should taste them all and let me know. Armin's good. You have them tattooed on you. All right, Ryan. Nice. Okay, just chilling on a Sunday. Nice. Armin is sick. Aw, Betty Boop. What? T-Pain's a songwriter for other people too. He may be a songwriter for other people. However, we only decided to listen to music that was released under his name. So let's say if we were to listen to Bruno Mars next for some reason, then we would not listen to Die With A Smile because Bruno was featured on that, but it's not his song. So like we would not listen to Uptown Funk. We would not listen to Die With A Smile. We would not listen to Apata, whatever it's called, because I didn't like that one. We would only listen to Bruno's music that is specifically under Bruno's name in that instance, if we were to choose him next. Right, okay. Would discuss you. Oh, he's extremely vulgar. Ah. All right. So what you got is a tattoo. Vale, what's up? Is it behind you? I don't know. Eddie. Who's Eddie? Sure too. My subscribers go. It's 5,000. Well, good luck, bro. Good luck to you. Booba's tattoo. She's definitely your silent idol. That's crazy, Riley. Riley, did you know they made a brand new musical that I think it's might still be on Broadway? If not, it's like just left Broadway. That's entirely about Betty Boop. I thought that was interesting. Since you were 6, how many do you have right now? Music does not get bad just because they're old. Yeah, tape and boom. What's his last name? Iron Maiden is older than AC/DC. In 911, what? Lots of times a testament. You should be embarrassed. Only I have 167, but I have 1.7 thousand subscribers. How did you lose How did you lose over 1,000 subscribers, dude? Did you start a new channel? Is that what happened? There's another artist. I forgot her name, but she's just made songs since the 40s, 50s. Old. Also, Charlie Puth is a good songwriter. Agreed. Really. Daniel Opt was so catchy though. It wasn't. It was just annoying. Can you please help me? Bro, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you mean by help you. CDC did watching. Oh man, this uniform seems like it should be. How am I number 1? I don't know, Daniel. Please shout out your channel. Dude. Me shouting you out is not gonna help you, dude. Plus, I've never watched your channel, so I cannot say for people to go and watch it because I've never seen it. I don't know what you do. Never made them pretty instant. Like sorry, pizza oven, but pizza was actually an oven. It was what her husband. Whoa. Motley Crue forever. Who's Am I a fan of Cars? Ezio, are you talking about the movie or are you talking about actual physical cars? Because one of those gets a yes and one of those gets a no. I love it. David, who are you talking to? Oh, subscribe because you forgot to go live. You forgot to go live once and over 1,000 people unsubscribed? What? Stop. Aya, how you been? What's up? To go. Me stop? Oh no. Yes, you stop. Actual cars? CSEO, actual cars, that's the one that gets the no answer. I really don't care about cars. It is quite literally just a vehicle to get me from point A to point B. That is its main function. I really, really don't care that much besides that. Bye, Daniel. Damn, made a great night, bro. My bad. And I love the Cars movie. See, Cars the movie, great movie. Loved that one growing up. Well, you talk with chat. You sometimes play games. Nice. It's kind of cool again. ASM. What? American Sign Language. Where? Check out Black Sabbath. Bill? I don't know, dude. I have not seen them. Well, I haven't heard many of their songs, so I couldn't tell you that much. No more than once. Okay, stop it. I don't know what I did. I joke a lot. Sorry if I offended you. But your coworker constantly plays Black Sabbath. Oh no. Okay, I promise. Another one I really like is Mambo Number 5. Hit the Road Jack. Those are both great songs. Mambo Number 5, great song. Hit the Road Jack, great song. Very good. Very, very good songs. Feel it deep. I feel for you. One song that I always like remember just randomly, and then I'll play it and people be like, oh yeah, that's a thing. It's Everybody Talks by Neon Trees. That one always comes out randomly and nowhere, and people are like, oh my gosh, I remember this one. I'm like, yeah, it's a great song. And then they're like, you right. I was like, thanks. The Cars are an okay band. I mean, I haven't really listened to much of the Cars at all, so I don't know. I think I know that one. Nice, Riley. It sounds familiar. You'll probably recognize it within like the first 5 seconds if you actually start playing it. Neon Trees definitely brings back memories. Yeah. Who's the dude who wrote the songs for Tarzan? Phil Collins. Phil Collins, great artist, great musician. Very, very big fan of him. Cars are tools for purpose. Cars are tools, exactly. Anyways, enough of that. In the air tonight, you'll be in my heart. Yeah, check out Phil Collins. Drew, you still here? Bro, Phil Collins. Did any of you watch the movie Brother Bear? The Disney movie? Because I did. And Brother Bear, Phil Collins writing the music for that too. Great song. He's got a great voice. He's an amazing writer. The Doors in Your Heart. That's crazy, Ron. Oh, never mind. Then agreed. I love Tarzan. Mom, are you sure this water sanitary looks questionable to me? What? What is that? I was in 3rd grade. Couldn't get into the Doors. I tried. Okay, I like cars from inside to be beautiful, but I'm not willing to increase more than 10% price for that. Car's a car, bro. If you ever catch me spending more than what I did for my current car on one, I'm either not the one buying it, someone else is buying it out of my money, or B, I must be trying to buy this as like a tax write-off or something. But other than that, nah. Because your favorite car is a black first generation C1 1962 Chevrolet Corvette. See, I would never get that specific with a car. Like, I would not care that much. But I just don't care about cars to that level. Doors are 5 though. Cars suck. It's just like chill music. You need a truck. No, I don't want a truck. Not a fan. Street music truck. I like a bike much more though. It's the elephant saying that I think she dips her toes in the water and goes high pitch. Mom, sure this water sanitary looks questionable to me. I don't know. See, the thing is, I've never actually watched Tarzan, but I know the music of Tarzan. Of Bjork. Okay. Good news, Broadster. What's up, Bob? Love our man's good music. I'm here, but I'll be driving for like 20 minutes. Bye. I care that much. Dropped and you're not going to jail. Bob, how? Ain't trucks car from the 40s to 80s. I love car. You're going to keep your seat out. How? How is that possible? Right, you guys listen to the 40-year-old. I respect it, study it. But I'm listening to rap that just dropped last Friday. But yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be honest. Long live American cars, down to German cars, long live Chinese cars. What about Japanese cars? I'm a fan of Japanese cars. Like, I like Toyota. I had one that lasted me for over 350,000 miles. I'm a fan of Toyota cars. They're Japanese. German cars ain't that bad. Probably, can you help take off my nails? 21, nice. Fail. Any multi-strings perform well till they break. Ask because you've broken nylon strings but never broken polys. You only ever played with the polys that came in the Art Tango TR990 playing with. I mean, Vale, most multis will pretty much last until they break, so you could probably get away with almost any of them. I don't necessarily think there's one that I found personally that maintains tension over the longer period of time until it breaks. They usually all do very well at that. So you could probably do whichever one you want. If it's your first time using a multi-filament, I don't think you need to spend like the over $20 to $25 for one pack like the Wilson NXTs or the Tecnifiber X1 biphases. You could probably use a pack of, say, something like Head Velocity or Wilson Sensation, Solinco Vanquish. You could do Technofiber. I think it's Multi-Feel is their cheap one, or not as expensive one. You could do any of those four and probably just be fine until it breaks and still have about the same level of playability. That's what I would think. Right, yeah, you like Japanese cars too. Nice. Got a favor from professional driver donating charity. Interesting, Bob. Got tips done. Done over 300,000 in your lifetime. Huh. Okay. Dreams of Mercedes. Nice. Often all hurt. Sweet car get extremities are nice, but they're not their prior. Why is that? Right, that does not help. All y'all got dream cars. I'm just over here like, car's a car, bro. You bought another dirt bike and get me this enough. Janito, why? G4 too old to live, too young to die. What? Not the biggest car guy though. Sorry, I didn't get my nails done, so I don't know. The Grand National House, Pontiac GT. I might do that then. Firebird. Clayton, hello. Bro. Calm yourself. I did have Firebird too. Alice in Chains. I'm more of an animal facts gal than to know a transmitter goes in a car. There's a transmitter? Scott, you just signed up for a tennis competition? Really? Why? Just cause? Of a perfect circle? You're naming brands that are for people trying to figure out watch group with a lunch table to sit with. What? It's transmitter right? Nirvana. It's called Transmission. Transmission. Just trying to put him as Bond. I'm surprised you're even on the right track. I got on a deal. Still Janito. No. Why? Who should be ripped off? I have your car, even though you failed your driver's test. Don't ask. I was blind. I swear that stop sign was there. Riley? I don't like that answer. Nice. Scott, you got your car repoed last July? Oh no, dude. Wow. What? I'm sorry. Andonia says they deserve it. What? Exactly. I don't know about cars, Dave. Transmitter, transmission, same different. Anyone remember a band called the Tigers? I do not. Never heard of them. Thanks. I thought about staying with Polys because they snap back and multis move, but I only ever play with Polys because I didn't know what I was buying. Also don't feel like restringing a lot. Vale, if you don't feel like restringing a lot, then, well, your polys do last longer, but multi-filaments, as you know, they're going to break quicker. So try a multi-filament, see what you think, see how long it lasts you, and then determine whether or not that was worth whether or not that was worth the difference in what you would get from a polyester, and just make your best guess from there. That's probably what I would say. Scott, you'd be murdered if you enter a tennis comp. Well, no, you'll try, dude. Same way the autocorrect, right? I'm actually good at cooking it. Do you lace it? Only if you lace it. I like it laced. Ate a lot today. Same as Scott. Right, no drugs for me. Dang. I don't actually do drugs, but if I do, put it in food. David, you smoke weed, but like I started getting paranoid. You stopped, okay? Angel listens to Drew and her mom. I told her that's not banned. Tomorrow we were working on singing, Brody. Nice. Are you singing your song, or are you singing a song that you're in, but it's mainly the ensemble singing? Because if it's just you, you get to show off to the whole class. If it's not, you're safe for now. Take you to, I don't know what that is. Deer Sanctuary. So we are not eating or drinking for about 13 hours a day. So, Brody, do I get drunk? No, I do not. I've never had alcohol. Oh, my body does not digest my own drink. Sometimes when I eat it, it does not work on me. I know that's hard sometimes. I don't drink. What? What happened? Did you say don't drink my water, or were you saying that I don't drink alcohol? Ramon? Bill, what are you talking about? Sorry, your grandpa's last year in October and every day I always miss him. I'm sorry, dude. Losing someone's hard. It is. But all you can do is remember him and cherish the memories. Ramadan, dude, they're selling these cheese. Ramadan downtown your city. What? You have any last drink in Cancun? You were left in an elevator for 5 minutes trying to get to the second floor, but kept pressing the first floor button, wondering why the doors kept closing. I was on the first. That's insane, Riley. Got it, Gex. All right. Well, ladies and gents, I said in the beginning of the live, we were going to cut off at the 45-minute mark, and we're almost there. So, for the last 5 minutes, you know who it's time for. You know what's about to happen. You know who's going to show up. If you're new, you don't know what I'm talking about at all. But for those of you that have been here, you know who's about to show up. You know him. You love him. You've been waiting for him, even though you didn't think it was going to happen this soon. So, that being said, for those of you who are new, I have a co-host that helps me run these lives. He helps me make sure chat's being monitored, chat is being nice, and everyone's doing what they need to do because he has a sword. Don't you worry. He won't use it, but if he does, he's using it on me. So don't make him use it, please. So with that being said, please help me in introducing and welcoming the pink blob you never knew you needed to see, my co-host, Kirby. Ta-da! Co-host, Kirby. He's here. He'll be with us for the final few minutes. There we go. Right. I don't know. He probably went to bed because he was apparently flying somewhere. Actually, like very catchy. Place where a bunch of people gather and do a Ramadan stuff. Some food. Left the box. Poland. Hello, you're back. You finally got your electricity back on. Karen, your electricity went out. Why? Was it because of weather? No, Drew did not come back. Woo. Your ex was in Poland? He's from there? We dated for 2 years? How did you meet him if he was in Poland? Do you know so many Polish people? Or really good people as a whole in the culture. Poland is cool. I have another grandpa that's 84 or 85. Nice. People do bad things. Yeah, I would just travel to see him. Because remember you told us your ex was abusive? Not him. Different ex, different one. Whoa. Right, I like their older architecture. A lot got destroyed after World War II, but they managed to restore a lot of it. Riley, I think it's funny how you typed World War 11 instead of World War II. Yeah, it's better love Italian architecture. Remind me if I should speak. Right, he says we want to send the stream. That's crazy. Seagax, I've never watched a speed stream. But okay. That's not bad. They were all long term. What are your plans for after this live? Will you unwind? Sandwater, I will do a little bit of unwinding. I need to shower because I played tennis for an hour and a half before I came home. So I need to like clean off. But I also am going to read a little bit. I am going to maybe eat a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. And just prep for tomorrow because I have to be up early for work, and I would like to get some good rest for that. So we'll see. What? My bad, too. All right. Countries that end with land. I don't know. Trippy. Kirby's your favorite character of Smash Bros. He's a pretty good one. I don't main him, but I've played him. He's nice. When did Kirby become fat? Kirby's always been like this, Donia. Don't be fat shaming. He's always looked like this. How do I feel about long term? Speed! Dang. Long term, usually it's been a while because you saw him from a different angle. Donia. Nice. You and me both. Like a year. Bet we got a lot of work week ahead. Yep. Karen, yes, too many bad snow days. Storm, blizzard having another bad snowstorm, blizzard tonight. Into tomorrow on this Monday morning. Miss you both a lot right now. Well, Karen, we missed you too. But hey, we're glad you were able to stop by here tonight. Hopefully, your power does not go off again with these new storms. Something serious? I don't think Drew will be back. Yes, my longest was like 4 years. But I'm trying to commitment no more. No, sorry, Kirby. Bro, what, Angel? Mr. Kirby is fat shaming that thing. Pronounce it like. No, Angel, I got the correct pronunciation from her earlier in this stream. How I just said it is exactly how she said it, or how she told me to say it. I'm going to keep saying it how I have been because she said it was correct. Be nice to Kirby. It's fact shaming. That's the thing. Pronounce it. No. Because on advantage, I like storms. Nice. Never really had any prior relationship. Well, maybe 2 in elementary, but I don't count those. I like bad weather. Right, how old are you again? I don't need you either. Chat tomorrow on this Monday. Good night. Good night, Karen. 18. Kirby! Yeah, Kirby. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. All right. Well, that's going to be it from Curbster and I. We done for the night, everyone. It's been a great time. It's been fun. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to hang out with me, hang out with Kirby, hang out with everyone in chat. It was a great time. I hope you had a great time as well. So, with that being said, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night or your day, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, that being said, as always, take care.